What's up in the dub? Y'all, I like to play. I got a sense of humor. I come up with it every day because I'm gonna be real with y'all. I want to talk to y'all about being yourself. Today is the deal where you need to learn to be yourself and don't worry about what other people think of you. Because you're different, or you may say things different. But if you live in fear, this is what I learned. People want you scared in these streets. So all these tactics to make you terrified, like terrified of being hungry, terrified about not how a place to stay. But see, when you get together as a community, I mean, it's a real community, not like the fake community. Because you got to understand, their seers can see the other. There's some people that sold their soul and they won't help you anyway because they'll sit over them fold when you're trying to do something that's got to fight so we can live here and keep ourselves chosen when earth angels star seeds and learn to live with the dark and the light together. It's hard because everybody don't know. The dark want everything, but the dark don't compromise either. What they do is allegedly they're going to try to scare us, make us feel like we're less than. You are not less than, neither one of you. You change your mindset, you change the game. I don't care if you older ladies and you feel like your life is over, and you're older men. Your life is not over. It's what you think about life. You've been working so hard. You thought, well, I got a family. I built that. I did all that. Yes, you built that family. But you also got to remember sometimes that foundation is weak. Because the way we used to think, it's not the day of these young people mindset. They think everything is about, let's go what our minds say instead of verses of check it out first. There's a lot of people, allegedly young people. Let me tell you something. When you get into the verge of drinking too much alcohol, you get in these toxic behaviors, and this not to hurt or down nobody. It becomes a portal to get in. Even medicine is sometimes a portal to these people. And they will go in there and destroy your body. You think the people that's in the morgue, I mean, not in the morgue, but in the morgue, and I'm talking about in the sane asylum, they wasn't always sane. Some of them are in there because they took their star and they switched them out. They got them to say they was mentally disturbed, and they went off in public. And then they had a judge they paid allegedly, and then the judge would go around and turn around and shine the other teeth, and then get you gang stalked. You might drive you crazy, so you want to get off the internet. I know how that feels. But I'm saying this alleged when family and everybody turned on you, you still standing, because I'm not gonna give up. I didn't come here to be your punching bag. I didn't come here to be left behind. My children, I love them, and my family, I gave them my heart, but just because I changed, they don't want to be around me. That was the demon in them. See, young folks, you gotta understand, you try to use against us older people, your grandparents, your adopted parents, you get mad because we tell you we don't go along with the things that you like to do. Because we know we too smart. If we done been there and done that. If I signed to go back to doing stuff, they'll take my old ass and lock me down there and be glad to do it and switch me out and wouldn't nobody know. See, a lot of people don't know allegedly. See, this is what you don't understand. They're making clones of us. They're making new things. You've seen it. You just don't want to believe it. They also run around with skinwalkers, people that run around and they can be in your skin, in your vessel, but they're just using your skin and they blend in. You have nothing that you know about the other world, allegedly, but it is a dangerous place if we told you everything. It's just like when you've seen the Wrong Turn movie. Everybody like, that's not funny, because actually, that's real talk, what I've seen in my head. And I'm going to tell you something. I've seen people allegedly hit that box because of their mindset. But I'm telling you, change your mindset. Everybody want to arrest me because I was allegedly my family, because I talk and I mean what I say and I tell you what's up. And I'm going to be honest with you, I don't go with people to hurt youngins or try to hurt. When I wouldn't mind go through it, I was there for them. I stood up thin deep because I know how that feels to hurt. But see, some people live off your pain for years, and one time you say, I'm not going to let no demon or any toxic thing. I don't care if it's drinking. I don't care if it's over having sex. I don't care. I'm putting it down because it's time for me to not bind myself to things that's going to take me to the ground because they're trying to take my star from me. They're trying to take my future. They're trying to take what I stand for. They're trying to take your destiny, and they cannot. They cannot. Allegedly, they cannot. They tell us we can be taken and destroyed. We are human beings that love each other. And first, it's loyalty. I will never forget that in my heart. If you're not loyal, then what do you want from me? If you're deceitful because the demons in you, I can understand that because I slay demons. That's what I do. And I can walk in your presence and I will slay that demon. It is who I am as a person. But everybody attacks the one that can help. All I want to do is show y'all to stand up for yourself. Be positive and live beyond your mind expectations. You are great. You are to be great things in this world. You are supposed to be leaders, decent to each other. And if communities can't get it together, you get your prayer warriors in the middle of the street and we all go in there with the same idea. You chose one earth angels. You got more pulls than anybody. You can sit there and focus on something and start to realize who you are and waking to your own self. We can shape some change on this planet. See, right now they're using fear. They're using what we do to lock us up early, lock you up early so they can put you in one side of town and clone you out real easy. Yeah, I know what you want to do, elites, chosen ones. There's chosen ones that's on the other side and done sold their soul and did all that and they work everywhere, but they want to take the one that want to stand up because they were cowards. See, I would never be a coward and sit on the side and take dirty money just to survive and you prove nothing. You gave up on your lineage. You let the evil try to destroy the good. You're no better. We have to be strong. We're only weak when we give up on ourselves. We are positive. We are loving people. We deserve to have y'all need to imagine a new life, like where you want to live, what kind of place you want. What can we do to help our community? How about we all get together? And how about on your side of town, we all pick up a pantry and make our own pantry in each area for ourselves? Sometimes you got to understand it's time to pick up from what you have and work with it. But sometimes we forget because we have it right in our face when we do not teach our children that once it's gone, what are you going to do next? Some of you know how to survive and some of you would not make weeks. It's time to start focusing on I'm going to Most High and I'm fin to change my consciousness. God consciousness within me. I know who I am. There's goddesses and there's queens and there's kings. There's so many of you, but you will not take yourself because you're afraid. That's what they put in you. You was born to fear. It's a fear thing they put in us. They gave us a shot. It's because we wasn't born with that. Let me make you understand. Allegedly, we wasn't born with that. Allegedly, that's something that they did allegedly in the back in the day when you came in the world. They don't tell you everything they do to your child when they take your child to the side. You need to check yourself because they're gonna mess with that child's brain. A lot of the accidents that happen on the street is already mind control people done put in your children, and they done tuned in and made them think that they were gods. And so they feared them, and they sold their own soul because their mind controlled. Because of something, they don't even get it. Wake up. Your children are being taken over. They're trying to take the light children and destroy us, but we will never go nowhere. I call justice and judgment on that in the thinkers. We will never be extinct. So get out of your head, you secret society elites. Get it out of your head. It will never happen.